Okay, I'm back. Well, not really back, but I guess I am. But my camera's batteries died. And I got through like 10 minutes of this battle against Unreality, which is a standard OU match. And I didn't realize that, so I'm going to need all the time that I can have. And thanks to all the YouTube moderator people or whoever dictates how long your upload time is, because I got the capability to upload over 15 minutes, and I'm going to need that this time. So we both leave the Swamperts. We both stealth rock turn 1 because we need our rocks up. I think my God, I'm saying a lot. I go for I go for Earthquake, hoping that it would do a lot more than that, and it was my strongest move against it. But it turns out that he has a bulky phasing Swampert, so he roars me into my Tyranitar. And with Tyranitar, I'm thinking I'm gonna just stay in and crunch him, since that's my best option, and hope to see what that does. And this is a jolly Dragon Dancing Tyranitar. I don't really get the option to use the Dragon Dance that much, so it's mainly just a jolly Tyranitar. But I go for Crunch. It does pretty decent for how bulky I'm thinking it is, I guess. And he Earthquakes, and my Tyranitar lives that on 54 because it's a beast with no HP or defense investment in EVs, which is really nice because now I'm going to be able to get in another Crunch and hope for a crit or flinch, but I don't get either in it, and his Swampert's sitting around 1/5, I think, so it's just going to Earthquake me to finish me off. And next I'm going to go into my... Damn, I just watched this battle. I'm going to go into... Oh yeah, my Dragonite God is stupid. I'm going to go into Dragonite because I'm assuming that his set is Stealth Rock, Roar, Earthquake, and Surf for dual stab, and I think I should be able to wall this thing pretty well. So I'm going to go for Dragon Claw. It barely lives, and it actually is packing Ice Beam, not Surf. But I was smart enough to use Yachi Berry on my Dragonite, and it still does a nice chunk to my Dragonite here. Without the Yachi Berry, I probably would have died. So here I'm going to finish it off with another Dragon Claw. After all this animation and crap, it's starting to get really annoying. So yeah, I'm going to finish his Swampert off with a Dragon Claw. And now it is 5-5. So he is going to send in his Heracross next, and I'm thinking that it's going to be Scarf, but he says it's not. And either way, it still outspeeds me, and it hits me with a Night Slash. But Night Slash is not enough to finish off my Dragonite, which is a freaking defensive beast. I live on 2 HP, which is freaking awesome. And I get in a Dragon Claw on his Heracross before I die to Sandstorm. So even though my Dragonite died, that was still better than it dying earlier, because I got in that Dragon Claw. So next I'm going to go into Infernape. No, god damn it. I'm going to go into Swampert. And I'm going to go for a Surf. And he brings in a Fortress, and his Fortress is actually physically defensive, not specially defensive like most. So this Surf is going to freaking rape it, if you will, and it puts it around less than half. So he's going to switch out since he needs that thing to wall me, kind of. He doesn't really know it, but that kind of does wall me, I guess. It walls some of my pokes because I don't really have a lot of special attackers on this team. And he goes into a specially defensive tank Togekiss, And here I made the mistake of not realizing how bulky it was, because I went for Surf, and I didn't realize that Stealth Rock did that much, because I wasn't looking. So I think Surf did that much, and I'm thinking that that I can Surf again, and that should be able to kill it. So he tries to go for an air slash to like flinch hacks me to death, but misses, and I actually decide to go for an ice beam, since that's super effective. And he lives in the red, but I get freeze hacks. But it doesn't matter because he's actually using a Lumberry, which is good for him, I guess. This part is a long stall war, and there's a bunch of hacks, really. So he goes for Roost, and probably most likely thinking that I'm gonna go for Ice Beam and to get HP back. But I go for Surf actually, and that's actually better since it will actually do more, since it's stab and like Ice Beam would have only done normal effectiveness. So here I make a stupid play, and I go for Ice Beam knowing that he's probably going to Roost anyway, so that's not gonna do hardly anything at all. As you will see, I go for Ice Beam. His Roost negates the flying type, if you did not know that already, and that doesn't do anything at all, really. So here I'm just going to be spamming Surf, and he's just going to be air slashing, hoping for flinches and crits since he has Serene Grace, and roosting to stall me out. So I got flinch hacks there, which doesn't really surprise me, due to air slash has a pretty high flinch ratio, and Serene Grace boosts the chance of the secondary effect happening, such as flinch, paralyzation, stuff like that. So he roosts, and that puts him nearly at full HP, but I do go for Surf and get a crit. So, did I say nearly half HP? It was full HP, and now he's at half HP. I don't know. I'm lost in thought. God. So, I'm just going to spam Surf some more. And I believe he air slashes here. Yeah, he air slashes. And I'm hoping for neither crit nor flinch. Crit, not crit. Crit nor flinch. And I don't get either, thank goodness. And I Surf him. And that puts him in the red, I believe. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. It puts him in, well, it puts him in the red after Sandstorm. So, here he knows he can finish me off, most likely, with an air slash, or get a crit or flinch. So he's going to go for air slash. I still live with 41 HP, but he does get the flinch, so that doesn't really help. Otherwise, I would have finished that thing off. But he's just going to go for air slash again, not keep this stall war going on. So he takes out my Swampert, and next I am going to go into my Infernape, since most likely he's going to try to air slash it. But I'm actually running, it's like more of a VGC Infernape, and it has Fake Out. So I'm going to go for Fake Out to finish his Togekiss off, and that's going to put the idea in his mind that I have a physical Infernape, when actually it's a Mixape, which will kind of screw him over in a sec. Oh, excuse me. He's going to go into his Dragonite, which is a physical defensive wall, thinking that I'm a physical Infernape, but I'm actually running HP Ice, and he's running Leftovers, not a Yachi Berry, so this HP Ice will be able to take him out. And now I think the score is like 4-4 maybe after this? I really don't know. And if you made it this far in the battle, good for you. You actually watched it and didn't just click off when there was a stall war. That's cool. So, Excuse me. He goes into Haircross now, and I'm hoping that I'm faster, but he does outspeed me in close combats for the KO, since Infernape has pretty much no defense at all. Infernape is one of the most frail Pokemon out there. He's a piece of shit when it comes to defense, but he's good with mixed attacks and everything. He's pretty strong attacking stuff. God, I don't know what I'm saying. So next, I go into my Hitmontop, and this is my Choice Banded Hitmontop, which I like a lot now. I mainly use it for VGC, but yeah, I'm the one who brings the UU Mondo and OU battle, and I'm going to Mach Punch him and all my moves are priority, so I Mach Punch for the KO. And now I think it's 3-2. No, it's 2-2 here. He goes into this physically defensive wall fortress, and since I'm stuck in the Mach Punch, I have to go for that. So his fortress barely lives this, and he goes tick tick boom all in my face, and that really sucks. He's going to explode. I'm going to lose my top, and now it's a really close 1-to-1 match. So I only have a Caesar left, and he has a Tyranitar. So I'm pretty sure we know what's going to happen here. I'm thinking that he's going to be running a Chople Berry like I did for some reason. And he's actually a quiet-natured Expert Belt Tar, which is different. So I'm going to just go for Bullet Punch, and he could still win here if he gets a crit. And I put him around 1/3, and he's going to go for Earthquake. And if he crits me here, it's good game. Well, it's a good game regardless, but I will lose. But he does not get the crit, so I do not want to risk him lying to me and outspeeding me or anything, or having a different like a Chople Berry or stuff, because any of my moves would have beat him. I had Bug Bite, Superpower, Swords Dance, which I wouldn't actually use, and Bullet Punch. But yeah, I Bullet Punch him for the win, and that is good game, Unreality. Guys, if you like the battle, please like it. You can comment if you feel like you want to do so, or subscribe if you actually like my videos. So yeah, thank you for watching, and good game.